Hello students, I hope you all are fine. So I am Jyoti and I am here to teach maths of class 3rd. So in our previous class we were doing exercise number 20 and we have completed up to question number 6. Now we will continue from question number 7. So let us see the question number 7, which is, there are 430 seats in a cinema hall. On one day 85 seats were found vacant in a show. Okay. So how many people saw the movie in that show? Write the number sentence. Okay. So let us write the question. There are 430 seats in a cinema hall. In a cinema hall. On one day 85 seats were found. On one day 85 seats were found vacant. Okay, were found vacant in a show. In a show. So, how many people saw the movie in that show? How many people saw the movie in that show? Write the number sentence. Write the number sentence. Okay, so let's start the solution. So how many total seats were there in the cinema hall? 430. And how many seats were vacant in a show? 85. So how many seats were filled on that show? How many seats were filled on that show? 430 minus 85, right? So let's start. Total number of seats in cinema hall is 430. Okay. Number of seats, number of vacant seats in a show is 85. Okay. So, number of filled seats in a show is equal to, we need to subtract the numbers. 0 minus 5 not possible, so we will take 1 borrow, it will become 10 and it will become 2. 10 minus 5, 5. 2 minus 8 not possible, so we will take 1 borrow, it will become 12 and it will become 3. 12 minus 8, 4 and 3. So how many people saw the movie in that show? 345. So let us write the answer. 345 people saw the movie in that show. Okay. After that, we will write the number sentence. The number sentence is 430 minus 85 is equal to 345. Okay. So now let's start question number 8. Okay. There are 236 students in a school. The number of boys is 128. How many girls are there? So total number of students is given, number of boys is given. We can find the number of girls by subtracting the numbers, right? So let's start. Question number 8. There are 236 students in a school. Okay. The number of boys is the number of boys is 126, 128. Find the number of girls, or how many girls are there? How many girls are there? Okay. So what is the total number of students? Total number of students, total number of students is equal to 236. Number of boys, is equal to 128. So number of girls. So let's subtract the numbers. 6 minus 8, not possible. So take one borrow. It will become 16 and it will become 2. 16 minus 8, 8. 2 minus 2, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. So how many girls are there in the school? 108 girls are there in the school. So let us write the answer. There are 108 girls in the school. Okay. So let's start question number 9. Tinu reads 829 pages of her storybook. The book contains 978 pages. How many pages are still to be read? So how many total pages are there in the book? 978. And how many pages did Tinu read? 829. So to find the number of pages not read by Tinu is, we will subtract 829 from 978. So let's start. Let us write the question. Tinu read 829 pages of her storybook. Okay. The book contains 978 pages. The book contains 978 pages. Okay. So how many pages are still to be read? How many pages are still to be Read. Okay, so let us write the solution. Let us solve this question. Total number of books, total number of pages, total number of pages in the book, is 978. Number of pages read by Tinu is equal to 829. Okay, so number of pages not read by Tinu is, we need to subtract the numbers, right? So let us subtract. 8 minus 9, not possible. Take one borrow, it will become 18 and it will become 6. 18 minus 9, 9. 6 minus 2, 4. 9 minus 8, 1. So the result is 149. So let us write the answer. Tinu did not read 149 pages of the book. Okay? Now question number 10. In a cricket match, the Indian team scored 435 runs and the Australian team scored 146 runs less than the Indian team. How many runs did the Australian team score? Okay, so let's start. Question number 10. In a cricket match, the Indian team scored the Indian team scored 435 runs. Okay, and the Australian team scored $146 runs less than the Indian team. 146 runs less than the Indian team. Okay? How many runs did the Australian team score? How many runs did the Australian team score? So what is the score of Indian team? 435. And what will be the score of Australian team? 146 less than the Indian team. It means to find the number of scores of Australian team, we need to subtract this number from that, right? So let's start. Okay. Number of runs scored by Indian team is equal to 435. Okay. Number of less run of Australian team than Indian team is equal to 146. Okay, so number of runs scored by Australian team is equal to, let us subtract 5 minus 6, not possible. Take one borrow, it will become 15 and it will become 2. 15 minus 6, 9. 2 minus 4, not possible. We need to take one borrow again. It will become 12 and it will become 3. So 12 minus 4, 8 and 3 minus 1, 2. So what is the score of Australian team? 289. So let us write the answer. Australian team scored 289 runs. Okay. Now question number 11. There were 205 kites in a shop. The shopkeeper sold 167 kites. How many are still to be sold? So let's start. Question number 11. There were 205 kites in a shop. There were 205 kites in a shop. The shopkeeper sold 167 kites. Okay. How many are still to be sold? How many are still to be sold? So what is the total number of kites? 205. And how many kites were sold? 167. So to find the number of kites still to be sold, we need to subtract the numbers, right? So let's start. Total number of kites is equal to 205. Okay. Number of kites sold is equal to 167. Okay. So number of kites still to be sold is equal to, we need to subtract the numbers. 5 minus 6 not possible, so we will take one borrow, it will become 15 and it will become 10 and it will become 1, right? Why? Because 5 will go to the 0 for borrowing. but 0 cannot give any borrow, so it will go to 2. So 2 will give 1 borrow to 0, it will become 10. After that, when 10 will give 1 borrow to 15, this 10 will become 9, right? So 15 minus 7 is equal to 8, 9 minus 6 is equal to 3, and 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So how many kites are still to be solved? 38, right? So now we will write the answer. 38 kites are still to be solved. Okay? So this is the solution of question number 11. Now let us see question number 12. Out of 425 books in a library, 268 books were lent out. How many books are still in the library? Okay? So how many total books are there in the library? 425. And how many books are lent out? 268. Okay? So how many books are left in the library? We need to subtract the numbers, right? So let's start question number 12. Out of 425 books in the library, 268 books were lent out. 268 books are lent out. Okay? How many books are still in the library? How many books are still in the library? Okay? So, we will start the solution. Total number of books in the library is 425. Number of books lent out is equal to 268. So, number of books left in the library is, we will subtract the numbers. Okay? So 5 minus 8, not possible. We will take 1 borrow, it will become 15 and it will become 1. 15 minus 8, 7. 1 minus 6, not possible. So we will take again borrow, it will become 11 and it will become 3. 11 minus 6, 5 and 3 minus 2, 1. So how many books are still in the library? 157. So let us write the answer. 157 books are left in the library. Okay? So this is the solution of question number 12. Now question number 13. By how much 400 greater than 307? If I will ask you the question, by how much 10 is greater than 6? What will you say? You will say, ma'am, answer is 4. Right? So how you know the answer? By subtracting 6 from 10. Similarly, we will do the question. Okay, so let's start. By how much is by how much is 400 greater than 307? In these kind of question we will write only one line, that is required number. No need of writing statements of 2-3 lines, only one line will be there, required number. So what we need to do here, subtracting the number. So let us subtract 400 minus 307. So 0 minus 7 not possible, we will take one borrow. 0, it cannot give any borrow, so we will take borrow from 4. So it will become 3, then it will become 10, right? So when this 10 will give borrow to him, it will become 10 and it will become 9, right? So 10 minus 7, 3, 9 minus 0, 9, 3 minus 3, 0. So what is the result? 93. After that we will write answer is 93. Okay? Now question number 14. By how much is 298 less than 325? By how much is 298 less than 325? See, if I ask you the question, by how much is 15 less than 19? So what will you say? You will say, ma'am, answer is 4. How you know that? Because 19 minus 15 is equal to 4. Similarly, we have to do here also. Okay, question is same. Only difference is, first of all, here greater number is given, but here smaller number is given. Okay, only way of writing the question is different, but solution will be same. So let us write the solution. Required number is equal to 325 minus 298. 5 minus 8 not possible, so we will take one borrow, it will become 15 and it will become 1. 15 minus 8, 7. 1 minus 9 not possible, so we will take one borrow, it will become 2 and it will become 11. 11 minus 9, 2, and 2 minus 2, 0. So the result is 27. After that we will write the answer. Answer is 27. Okay. Now the last question of this exercise is question number 15. This is the last question of this exercise. Kanu had 183 rupees with him. Rupees 183 with him. Okay. He bought a book for rupees 59. He bought a book for rupees 59. Estimate the amount left with him. Estimate the amount left with him. Okay. So here, as you can see, how many rupees Kanu had? He had 183 rupees, right? And he bought a book for ₹59. After that we need to do estimate the amount left with him. We need to estimate the answer. So I told you estimating means rounding off the numbers. Here see, smaller number is of 2 digits and greater number is of 3 digits. It means up to which we need to round off the numbers. We need to round off the number to nearest 10 because this number has 2 digits only, right? And if I will round off them to nearest 100, what will happen? See, it will become 200 because digit at 10th place is 8 and 8 will be round off as 10 and it will become 100. Why? Because 1st place digit is 9, okay, and 10th place digit is 5 and 5 will be round off as 10. So that will be not estimate answer, that will be very far away from the exact answer. So we will round off the numbers to nearest 10. So let us start the solution. Total amount of money Kanu had. See, what will we do here? We will write 2 headings. First one will be actual and second one will be estimated. Okay? Actual is 183. I told you we will round off to nearest 10. So to round off the number to nearest 10, we will look the 1st place digit. So the digit at 1st place is 3 and 3 will be round off as 0. So it will become 180. Now cost of the book. Cost of the book is equal to 59. So digit at 1st place is 9 and 9 will be round off as 10. So 0, 1 will go for the carry, 5 will become 6. Okay. So amount of money left with Kanu or left with him is equal to, no need to subtract these numbers because only estimated answer is asked in the question. So let us subtract 0 minus 0, 0, 8 minus 6, 2, 1 minus nothing means 1. So what is the estimated amount of money left with him is 120 rupees. So let us write the answer. Kanu had estimated approximate rupees 120 left. Okay, left. Okay, so this is the solution. So our exercise number 20 is completed. Remaining exercises we will do in our next class.